evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 39th Annual NAIA Women's Soccer National Championship presented by Select Sport America. This first round matchup features the 4th-seeded Cardinal Stritch Wolves and the 1-seeded Central Methodist Eagles. We welcome you to today's contest. The NAIA is committed to promoting an environment of inclusion that is character-driven and embraces the culture of its diverse institutions. The NAIA empowers student athletes, coaches, and officials and fans to demonstrate at all times our champions of character 5 core values of integrity, respect, responsibility, sportsmanship, and servant leadership, which create a positive and competitive environment. For coaches and athletes, please take a moment to scan the QR code on the back of your official championship credential to complete the NAIA Championship Satisfaction Survey. Once you complete the survey, you will receive a 20% code to bsnsports.com. The NAIA would like to recognize its national corporate sponsors for their support of the NAIA throughout this championship season. Beginning with Collegiate Awards, proud to serve as the official trophy and award provider of the NAIA. Fine Designs, the official championship apparel provider of the NAIA. Please visit NAIAapparel.com to place your custom apparel order. As the official travel partner of the NAIA, Shorts Travel would like to congratulate all of the NAIA championship teams on an excellent season. Shorts Travel Management is proud to help those teams reach their destination during postseason play and throughout the year. Shorts Travel, proud to be the official travel partner of the NAIA. BSN Sports and Nike are proud to be official apparel and footwear provider of NAIA headquarters. Use promo code NAIA2223 to get 20% off of Nike product at bsnsports.com. Huddle is excited to serve as the official video analysis and exchange solution of the NAIA. Check out the capabilities of the Huddle Focus camera at www.huddle.com. Select Sport America is proud to supply the official soccer ball of the NAIA. E-Team sponsors the official team fundraising partner of the NAIA. Please visit eteamsponsor.com for more information. The official recruiting software provider of the NAIA is FrontRush. Visit frontrush.com for more information. Midstream Lighting is the official lighting provider of the NAIA. Visit midstreamlighting.com/US to learn more. National Rental Car is the official rental car company of the NAIA. As the official name, image, and likeness partner of the NAIA, Open Doors is here for student athletes to build their brand and find NIL deals. Create your account and get started at app.opendoors.com/sign-up. The NAIA is proud to partner with Barron Rings, Herff Jones, and Signature Rings as the official licensed ring partners of the NAIA. Contact the knowledgeable professionals at Mutual of Omaha for all of your student-athlete catastrophic insurance needs. Hometown Ticketing is proud to be the official ticketing partner of the NAIA. Fast scans, happy fans, Hometown Ticketing. And Daktronics is the official digital display and audio provider of the NAIA. Please visit www.daktronics.com for more information. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 39th Annual NAIA Women's Soccer National Championship. This first round matchup features the 4th-seeded Cardinal Stritch Wolves and the 1 seed, the Central Methodist Eagles. And now let's meet the starters for tonight's contest. First, for the Cardinal Stritch Wolves. Introducing first at defender, junior, number 2, Celia Rodriguez. At defender, freshman number 3, Chantal Rochat. At defender, freshman number 4, Jennifer MacArthur. At midfielder, sophomore number 5, Madi Sackstad. At midfielder, junior number 7, Annabelle Brantz. At midfielder, sophomore number 8, Nora Vangsnes. At midfielder, junior number 10, Sofia Echeverria. At midfielder, sophomore number 13, Hitziar Garcia. At midfielder, freshman number 18, Riva Ross. And at midfielder, senior number 21, Maike Reinfrank. In goal, freshman number 0, Carla Sastre. Cardinal Stritch is head coached by Jamie Bladen. And now the starters for the 1 seed, the Central Methodist Eagles. Introducing first, at midfielder, freshman number 2, Manuela Polacchini. At midfielder, graduate number 3, Kitty Torok. At defender, senior number 4, Laura Heisenbeck. At defender, freshman number 6, Julia Hadrig. Defender, junior number 7, Alicia Zamora. At midfielder, sophomore number 8, Marcela Elena. At forward, freshman number 13, Jad Piron. At forward, senior number 18, Ranisha Frank. And we're in 0-0. In goal, sophomore Max de Armas Colombo. At defender, sophomore number 15, Ketis Pinchard. The Eagles' head coach is Dan Schmidlin. The NAIA, its 260 member colleges and universities and 65,000 student athletes are committed to promoting character development in athletics by embracing the values of integrity, respect, responsibility, sportsmanship, and servant leadership on the field of play, in the classroom, and in our local communities. Our goal is to improve the culture of sport. With that in mind, we ask all players, coaches, and officials and spectators to help us by being positive role models before, during, and after tonight's contest. Thank you, and enjoy tonight's match. The mic caught that, by the way. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our third match of this very busy NAIA National Tournament Soccer Day. But it's back to the women's side, and this will include the Cardinal Stritch University Wolves and the Central Methodist Eagles. Cardinal Stritch coming into this match with a record of 16-3-1 overall, making their way to the national tournament. For CMU, the 1 seed in this contest with a record of 18-2-1 overall, conference in the Heart of America Athletic Conference, 11-0-1. So we'll get starters out to you shortly after kickoff. Cardinal Stritch coming from the Chicagoland Athletic Conference. Actually won the CCAC tournament on their way to this matchup against Central Methodist, undisputed champion in the Heart of America Athletic Conference, winning regular season and conference tournament as well. So this is Phil Fortaleza. Great to be back with you for a third contest on this Thursday. As the Eagles set to do battle with the Cardinal Stritch Wolves. CMU dressed in their home gray kits with neon green numerals. Cardinal Stritch red tops, black shorts, black socks, white numerals as they embark on their national tournament journey in 2022. CMU going left to right on your NAIA.org device. Cardinal Stritch going right to left is on there. Third match of the day, Central Methodist and Cardinal Stritch. Should be a great one here from Columbia, Missouri. Off we go. So we'll start with the CMU Eagles, the 1 seed in this contest, coming with a record of 18-2-1, 11-0-1 in conference play. Punched their ticket to the tournament by way of the Heart of America Athletic Conference regular season title, and then a little bit of icing on the cake with winning the conference tournament. So for CMU, between the pipes, we have Max De Armas Colombo in goal, wearing 00. De Armas Colombo pressed into increased duty due to the ACL injury sustained by the regular starter Judy Gonzalez Oliveras. So combined between the two, and Cardinal Stritch pressuring early. Ball pass touch on the end line. Field players for Central Methodist, but first things first, combined between the two keepers, a very impressive 0.48 goals against average, only giving up 10 goals to 39 saves. A chance for a punch out for De Armas Colombo early. So we'll just add a tally to that 39, increase it to 40. So corner kick for Cardinal Stritch. On the near side. The field players for CMU, we begin with number 2, Manuela Policini, the freshman out of São José do Rio Preto, Brazil. Should be positioned in midfield, playing more forward. Kitty Torak, graduate from Sopron, in the box, headed out. Last ditch clear by Ranisha Frank. Still resulting in possession for Cardinal Stritch in their offensive third. Heavy pressure early for the Wolves. Dispossessing is Elena for Cerveo. Kitty Torak, the graduate from Sopron, Hungary, in pursuit, in position in midfield. Where's number 3? Laura Heisenbeck, the excellent center back defender out of Beaverstedt, Germany, 3-time Hart Defensive Player of the Year, and more than likely going to secure another NAIA All-American selection. Heisenbeck position at center back on the right side. Where's number 4? Cardinal Stritch in touch. Maike Reinfrank. 50-50 for CMU at midfield. Julie Hadrig, playing wing back. She's a freshman from Sao Paulo, Brazil. There's number 6. Alicia Zamora, a junior out of Valladolid, Spain, the counterpart to Laura Heisenbeck, opposite at center back. Multiple-time Hart first-team selection. Expects more All-American accolades to come her way in the near future. Where's number 7? Position right next to Laura Heisenbeck, left side. Marcela Elena, the sophomore out of Minas Gerais, Brazil. Multiple-time Hart first team selection as well. Wears number 8. Elena, she is second on the team in goals with 16. Jade Perron, the freshman out of L'Hôpital du Grabois, France, as the Wolves trying to get a penalty kick inside the box, but maybe a little bit of a sell job by Cardinal Stritch. Maneuvering is Echeverria. Back for Sagstad. Near side for Brantz. Adrig challenging. Adrig winning the challenge. Winning a goal kick for Central. So Jade Perron wears number 13. This is appearance number 18 for her. Keris Pinchard, the sophomore out of Magor, Wales. Position at that left back on the wing. For Pinchard, this is appearance number 18 for her. And the leading goal scorer for this Eagle squad wears number 18, Ranisha Frank, the senior out of St. George's, Grenada. This possessing is Pinchard. Heisenbeck, a lot of work early for the CMU back line. Back towards middle, 50-50 kind of ping-ponging action, but ultimately finds Jade Perron, and then she has some space for Ranisha Frank on the near side. Frank with a burst of speed, trying to work it past Rochat. Rochat dispossessing. Works it back for Brantz. So that rounds out the starting 11 for Central Methodist and head coach Dan Schmidlin. Now for the Wolves, the Cardinal Stritch University Wolves. A shot by, looks like it was Perron on it. Was there a punch? Was that deflected? It was. Near side referee ruling a corner kick. First of the match for Central Methodist. So it'll be Kitty Torak to take it. We'll get the starters for Cardinal Stritch on the other side of this first corner for the CMU Eagles. Torak trying to work a side heel for Alicia Zamora, nothing doing. And a goal kick for the freshman between the pipes out of Castellon, Spain, wearing number 0, Carla Sastre. Sastre, the primary goalkeeper for the Wolves. Appearance number 19 for her, a .90 goals against average as a unit, as a whole. The Wolves have a 1.14 goals against average. 43 saves against 22 allowed. Field players for Cardinal Stritch include the junior out of Nájera, Spain. In defense, number 2, Celia Rodriguez. Rodriguez looks like she's positioned at center back, so a key piece of this Wolves back line. Chantel Rochat, a freshman defender, no hometown listed. She wears number 3. Rochat, this is appearance number 11 for her. It looks like she's positioned at left back. Jennifer MacArthur, a freshman out of Glasgow, Scotland, wears number 4. In defense, she is opposite of Rochat at right back. Mari Sagstad, the sophomore out of Trondheim, Norway, positioned in midfield, wears number 5. Tail the tape for Sagstad. She is the one to watch here offensively for Cardinal Stritch. Goals leader on this Wolves team with 17. And 12 assists to her credit too, so she can do it all offensively, set her teammates up, and score herself. Annabel Brantz, number 7, a junior out of the Netherlands. Hometown, I'll take a stab at the pronunciation. Reykvoort, wears number 7. Second on the team in goals with 10. and also 3 assists to her credit. Nora Vangsnes, a sophomore out of Oslo, Norway, positioned in midfield, wears number 8. Vangsnes on the year offensively, 6 goals and 3 assists. A possible chance for CMU trying to work it for Ranisha Frank. And now Central turning up the pressure offensively, but maybe a counterattack possibility here. And ultimately finds Laura Heisenbeck. Torak is possessing. Pulled down, whistle blown. Foul called on number 21, Meike Reinfrank. Number 10, Sofia Echeverria, a junior out of Madrid, Spain, positioned in midfield for Echeverria. Appearance number 17 for her, 1 goal, 2 assists to her credit. Big kick away for Heisenbeck. Attempted header into the box. Attempted shot looks like that was Pollicini with the shot. And a save by Sassari. We have an injured player for the Cardinal Stritch, but maybe just shaking up a little bit. Gets up immediately. So goal kick for, looks like Rodriguez will take it. Itziar Garcia, a sophomore out of Madrid, Spain, positioned in midfield, wears number 13. For Garcia, appearance number 19, 2 assists offensively. Reva Ross, the freshman out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, wears number 18. Ross, 6 goals, 2 assists on the team. There's a lot of output offensively, so there's 8 players with at least 6 goals scored for this Cardinal Stritch Wolves team, so they can light up the scoreboard when needed to. But a tall task ahead of them as they're up against 2 All-American selections at center back for CMU. So something's got to give in this matchup between a high-powered offense in Cardinal Stritch and a very stout wall of defenders for Central Methodist. But Central Methodist also very stout, also very adept at offensively in their own right, scoring 71 goals on the season compared to Cardinal Stritch's 77. Wow, these 2 teams can light up the scoreboard. And around out the starters for the starting 11 for Cardinal Stritch, we have Meike Reinfrank, the senior out of Salzburg, Austria. Where's number 21? For Reinfrank, 1 goal on the year. And appearance number 13. So that rounds out the starting 11 for Jamie Bladen, who is making the trek over from Marshall, Missouri, as he's actually the head coach of both the men's and women's soccer teams. His men were over in Marshall playing Missouri Valley in the men's soccer national tournament. So ultimately fell late in that contest with a minute 84 goal by Kazuki Hashimoto. So, hoping for a better fate in this one is head coach Jamie Bladen. CMU looking to, with Central Methodist having other plans. So back into the 18, go the Wolves. Crossing towards the middle. And a foul on Annabelle Brantz. Tripping up Laura Heisenbeck, resulting in a goal kick for Central Methodist. So Central's learning early as we head into minute 15. This Cardinal Stritch Wolves team, very capable offensively, 77 goals in 2022. So the back line of CMU expects to be tested tonight. Something to note for Central Methodist, one of their key stalwart players, Sandra Jakobsen, the junior out of Svendborg, Denmark. Although this does expect to, per source, Sandra herself, this expects to be the final season for her here at Central Methodist. She is a senior in the classroom, but a junior on the field. one of the offensive stalwarts who's been dealing with a nagging hip flexor injury for a while now. So Jakobsen not active tonight, but for how long, we're not too sure. Far side, Pinchard, Pollicini. It's 15 minutes in. A goal kick for Max de Armas Colombo. Headed out, and maybe Central getting away with a handball there, but possession back to Cardinal Stritch. Elena is possessing momentarily. The Wolves back on it. Elena now with a possible break for Ranisha Frank, but good closeout speed by Jennifer MacArthur to get 10 to take a corner for Central Methodist. At least gives the Cardinal Stritch defense a chance to get set up. So Maria Cerveo to take it this time. It's like most players position outside of net, outside of the goal box. About 10 yards out. Cerveo right footer away on the near side, goes low. Trying to work for Elena. Pinchard keeping it in touch last second. Throw it for and Rodriguez will kick it away. All towards midfield. And the dispossessed was Pollicini. Nice nutmeg by Rochat. That's Kitty Torak, fellow number 3 counterpart. On the far side, here come the Wolves. I do have a disclaimer for you, ladies and gentlemen. I did forget my binoculars completely, so anything on the far side is going to just be an absolute struggle. I'd rather take it slowly and be accurate about that instead. Do the best we can, but I'm pretty much working with naked eyes right now. Okay, near side for Sackstad. Sackstad with Hadrig challenging towards the middle. Pollicini attempted clear. Still in touch go the Wolves. So we're trying to get a break. Between both center backs went Riveros, nothing doing. Colombo gets it away. Brents. Ross once again. And a late whistle, how called on Central Methodist. Free kick, Cardinal Stritch. So be Sackstad to take it. Near side, a lot of room for Annabelle Brantz. Closing in is Hadrig. Good test for Central Methodist in neutral site competition. The 2 losses on the season occurring during non-conference play at neutral sites. Losses to Marion and Campbellsville, who fell behind early against Mid-American Nazarene over in Indianapolis, but turned on the Jets in the second half and gained altitude to a 3-1 win. So for Mid-American Nazarene, early exit in the national tournament, but possible chance for Elena. Back to Columbia. Elena working past two defenders. Tripped up just outside the box. And that is a yellow on Cardinal Stritch. We'll get who got the yellow card on that one shortly. But prime set piece opportunity for CMU. So the yellow card was assessed to Jennifer MacArthur, number 4. So Elena and Policini getting the what's what. So most of Central Methodist position perpendicular to Marcella Elena. We'll look to see if one of Cerveo, Policini, or Ronisha Frank crashed, and does have Karis Pinchard on the far side. Wall of about 7 right in front. Wall of 6 right in front of Marcella Elena, or maybe she attempts to do it herself.
25-26.
So looks like our clock will be reset to 25-26. Yeah, there you go. All right, clock's ready. A hole on the near side for Marcella Elena. We'll look to see if she takes advantage of it. Central cycling and shot just above the crossbar, about 2 feet over. So free kick for, goal kick for Sestre. Actually, the shot was by Policini. Pinchard attempting to dispossess, but Stritch still maintaining touch. Good ball out for Ross. Far side. Right back towards the middle. Is Brantz. Cerveo unable to get touch back. This will result in a throw in for Central. Throw in for Pinchard. What about Brantz? And Cardinal Stritch will reassess, working from the back as Central advances forward. Pressuring is Marcella Elena. Closing it on. Elena really giving Rodriguez a hard time, and it does result in a change of touch for Central Methodist temporarily, but Ryan Frank having none of it. Back on, tripped up far side. Whistle blown on Karis Pinchard. Clock stopped 23-25. As we take a look at, so we have a down Cardinal Stritch Wolf on the far side. So we'll stay with you. We'll stay with you for the time being. So look to see if the player's all right on the far side. We get a feel. We get a feel for who it is. But for any and all news regarding the NAIA National Championship, you can visit the official home of the NAIA at NAIA.org. To keep up with news and notes from around the NAIA, you can follow the NAIA on their social media platforms, at NAIA on Twitter, at Play NAIA on Facebook, and TikTok, Instagram, and Reels at Play NAIA. If you want to watch all the NAIA National Championship action this fall, check out the official video home at NAIAnetwork.com. With over 10,000 live events throughout the course of the year, you can go to NAIAnetwork.com to watch all of the exciting championship action. So, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot see who it is on the far side. So it looks like it may be in exit 4. She is not walking under her own power, just as she gets towards midfield, trying to get a visual. Looks like it's number 13, Itziara Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, number 13 of Cardinal Stritch, Itziara Garcia. So, a round of applause by both fans of both teams here in Colombia. That's a sight you hate to see, and especially at this stage of the game when the games matter so much, and especially so important for Itziara Garcia. I mean, she's just a sophomore from Madrid, Spain, but you just, like, whether freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, you don't like to be taken out of action for any reason whatsoever. It's just these games that you play for so in the regular season. And we have our sub coming in for Garcia in the form of number 20, Elena Martinez. Checking in for the Wolves, number 20, Elena Martinez. So Garcia walking gingerly. So she'll be looked at by the athletic trainers. Hopefully she's all right. But tail of the tape for Elena Martinez. This is appearance number 19 for her, and much like as far as one of those 8 players that have more than 6 goals scored for Cardinal Stritch, she is one of them. She has 8. So back to action. 22:53 to go. First half. 0-0 our score. Zamora. Faded pass, long pass attempt. Throw in for the Wolves. The aforementioned Martinez checking in with executing the throw in. Take over at that right back side, that right back position. Martinez. Barsai for Ross. Still in touch. Go the Wolves. Vongsness. There's the middle. Attempt a shot deflection. Works it off of Zamora. Corner kick for the Wolves. So for Cardinal Stritch, this is corner kick number 2. Far side. Gets it away. Headed out, Cerveo. No choice but to work it back, go the Wolves. Cerveo still pressuring. They're trying to force them into a bad decision. And here come her fellow forwards for Central. Dispossessing Torak. Unsuccessful dispossession. Ryan Frank keeping it in touch. That's CMU working it back. Hadrig. All towards midfield. All towards the middle. And Max Armas Colombo will cover up. So our first sub of the evening for Central Methodist in the form of Emma Doyle. Surveil. Or Pidon, I beg your pardon. Far side. Pidon. Swinging past two defenders. Pidon. Just trying to get Ranisha Frank on the near side. So in pursuit is Torok. And satisfied for a clearance of Central Method. As Cardinal Stritch throwing for CMU. As Emma Doyle checks in. Checking in for Central Methodist, number 5, Emma Doyle. So throwing for Hadrig. Your side. Torok and Frank. Trying to dispossess his Cardinal Stritch temporarily. Surveil, who's excellent in open space with touch. Unable to secure it that time. And here come the Wolves once again. Ryan Frank. Sackstad. Attempted loft. Heisenbeck heading out. Aisha Frank. Immediate dispossession by Rochat. Surveil. Polacini working it for Emma Doyle. Good touch to keep it in. Torok. Satisfied for a throw-on for CMU in form of Julie Hadrig. Tail of the tape for Emma Doyle, seeing increased time in Central Method, increased minutes for CMU. It's appearance number 11 for her. Offensively, 1 assist to her credit. Our side. A lot of space on the near side for Annabelle Brantz. Able to a goal kick for Central Methodist is Julie Hadrig. The next sub coming in for Central Methodist in the form of Celine Witt. Checking in for CMU number 19, Celine Witt. Celine Witt checking in. And Polacini will check out. Pedon, unable to keep it in touch, far side, throwing for Cardinal Stritch. Eisenbeck clear out. Doyle. He's looking for Ranisha Frank. But a step ahead of him. Well, possible chance here. Oh, critical error. Header. Ranisha Frank. She scores! Central Methodist up early. Cracking the defense of Cardinal Stritch. And it's Ranisha Frank, the goals leader for the CMU Eagles, scoring another one. 1-0 CMU on top, 17 minutes to go. Central Methodist goal scored by number 18, Ranisha Frank. All year, Ranisha Frank has excelled in spots where there's a lot of chaos between center back and keeper. So just continuing to apply pressure and just finds the lane and finds touch well passed. And Ranisha Frank finding Finding the board for the 19th time in 2022. 19th goal for the senior out of St. George's, Grenada, and also a member of the under-20 national team for the nation of Grenada. So Central on top 1-0. Does that deter Cardinal Stritch from playing him a little bit more back? But as we've seen, judging by the stat sheet, Cardinal Stritch very capable of lighting up the scoreboard as well. 77 goals in 2022 for the Wolves. So they need one now to find themselves an equalizer. A lot of time left, 16:36 to go, first half. The foul called on Survey. It looks like Surveyo charged with a foul. Cardinal Stritch will have a free kick on the far side, about 40 yards out from goal. Gets it away. Attempted header. Back to, finds the far side post. Golden opportunity for Cardinal Stritch. And it was Riveros with the header. Places that a little bit more near side. We are equal. She was able to get it past the Armas Colombo. It's maybe a missed opportunity that Cardinal Stritch looks back on should this result hold. But on the attack come the Wolves once again. Here comes Brands. Brands crossing back. Last second. Disrupting the cross was Laura Heisenbeck. Near side for Stritch. It's it away. Attempted header. Inside the box. Blocked by Hadrig. Ball pass far side. Last touch by Central. Another corner kick for Cardinal Stritch. Stritch gets it away. And a header. And secured by Max de Armas Colombo. De Armas Colombo towering over everybody to secure that one, cover up, and keep the clean sheet handy for Central. Foul ruled on. This looks like Jennifer MacArthur on the far side. Heisenbeck far side. Gets it away. Looking for Ranisha Frank once again. It's like last touch by Cardinal Stritch, satisfied for a throw-in for CMU. So throwing for Ranisha Frank. Gets a running start. High loft and throw. Looking for Zamora. Headed back towards the near side. Zamora still maintaining touch. So working back Heisenbeck. Heisenbeck allows it to get past near side touch for throw-in for, looks like Hadrig will take it. 12:25 to go first half. Central Methodist on top. 1-0. And touches resulting back to Cardinal Stritch. Echeverria. Sackstad. Working back near side for Annabelle Brantz. Into the offensive third go the Wolves. So far side for Vongsness. It's like ruled offsides are the Wolves. Touch back to CMU. Brantz. Work past touch once again for Ranisha Frank, but nothing doing. Arnold Stritch looking for an arm tackle by Cerveo, no whistle. Works it back for Emma Doyle, dispossessed. And fight Cerveo once again. Maybe a long ball for Ranisha Frank, unable to squeeze it between the two defenders. A push off by Ryan Frank. Right into the, I'm just going to say posterior. And Kitty Torak a little bit worse for the wear on that one, but a warning's given. Free kick for Central Methodist. Laura Heisenbeck to take it. Tied for the lead in set piece and assists is Heisenbeck, but decides to try and get the upper 90 and goes wide on the near side. Towards the middle. Torak for Emma Doyle. Doyle tripped up. Foul called on Ryan Frank. Second foul in the last 2 minutes for Ryan Frank, kind of teetering towards that yellow territory. Set piece a little bit more on the near side for Laura Heisenbeck this time. Heisenbeck, some Eagles crashing. Cleared out by Cardinal Stritch, finds Ketters Pinchard. Pinchard, giveaway for Sackstad. Dispossessing. Using her leverage is Zamora. And Kitty Torak will work it back for Maximus Colombo. Towards midfield, Colombo. Very physical towards midfield. Slide tackle, blast, first ball touch. A series of dispossessions resulting in a touch for Central Methodist. Zamora finds Cerveo. Cerveo. One for Emma Doyle. Crossing back towards the middle. Inside. Celine Witt. She scores! CMU up 2-0. Excellent cross from Emma Doyle. Finding Celine Witt. And right between the center back she goes. Finds the back of the net, 2-0 CMU. CMU goal scored by number 19, Celine Witt. Celine Witt with the goal for her. That is number 5. Emma Doyle, have yourself a match. Second assist of the night. Responsible for both goals in this one. So deep hole early for Cardinal Stritch. We'll have to use that offensive prowess to inch closer. Central Methodist capitalizing on both of their dangerous opportunities, resulting in a 2-goal lead for Central Methodist in this first half of play. Stritch goes for Brantz. Brantz towards the middle. Dispossessed is Ryan Frank. I'll work it back out. Pursuit is Doyle. Into the box. Here's a chance for Cardinal Stritch. Can they inch closer? Saved by Darmas Colombo. Darmas Colombo cutting off the angle. And with the hand, gets a touch on it. It's a corner kick for Cardinal Stritch, but what a save by Max Darmas Colombo. So not out of the woods yet, Central Methodist. Corner kick chance for Cardinal Stritch. Towards everything. Attempted headers. Nice Darmas Colombo down in the goal box. Clock stopped at 6:37. Maybe on the attempted cover-up. Just had a little bit of a back issue lately. I don't know if that came to flare up once again. So Max Darmas Colombo down for the moment. So let's take a look. So I have a chance. Maybe we'll take a look at. Okay, Max Darmas Colombo's up and we'll resume play. Gets it away. Cerveo. Pressure-wise, Cardinal Stritch being able to get their chances. Here's Henriksen on the far side. Towards the middle. Central swarming defensively. Echeverria. Working on the back, and they'll try and bomb one deep. One's ahead of Zamora. Still in touch Cardinal Stritch. Good touch by Vongsness. We're going to trying to work it towards the near side. You're trying to keep it in touch is Brantz. She's able to. Trying to nutmeg Hadrig. Last touch by Central Methodist. Throw in for Brantz. Brantz throws in near side. Hadrig. Good poke out. Finds Cerveo. And successful dispossession. Closing in on 5 minutes to go in the first half. Central Methodist on top on goals by Ranisha Frank in at minute 28, and then Celine Witt in minute 37. Both coming on the part of assist by Emma Doyle. Pushed off by Ross. Free kick central for Laura Heisenbeck, almost exactly at midfield. Heisenbeck likes to go near to far for Keta Spinchuk. Insured, long ball, headed out. Henriksen. Going to keep it in touch for central, and a little bit too much on the push. Touch back to Cardinal Stritch. Cecilia Rodriguez kicks it away. Torak for Henriksen. Marisha Frank, ever present again, trying to see if they can force a disastrous touch or wait for a disastrous touch. Rodriguez still in touch for central. And back for Ranisha Frank. Frank, give and go with Rodriguez. Crossing towards the near side. And winning a corner kick for central. Three and a half minutes to go, first half. This will be Maria Cervello. Cervello near side. Corner kick. Headed out. In pursuit goes Stritch, trying to counter. Cervello. She'll work it back for Laura Heisenbeck. Heisenbeck. Opportune bounce for Freg. Those fine head. No. Cleared out by MacArthur. Our side throw in for CMU. Another sub come in for Central in the form of number 9, Kaya Ranklev. Substitution for Central, checking in number 9, Kaya Ranklev. Throw in far side for Henriksen. Zamora, long ball, attempted for the just checked in Ranklev. A little bit of chaos nearby, but last able to win a corner kick for Central Methodist is, total opposite. Goal kick for Cardinal Stritch. It did look like last touch by Central Methodist. All right. Ciela Rodriguez to kick it away. 90 seconds to go, first half. Rochat throws in. Headed out Cervello. Another throw in for the Wolves. As we close in on 1 minute remaining. Rodriguez to throw in. Looks like Central content to take their time. Ruled last touch by Central. And a throw in for Ryan Frank. Maybe to look to get one quickly before the half. Sackstead for Ryan Frank. Back towards Brantz. Heisenbeck dispossession temporarily. We'll throw in for Central Methodist. So we'll shut down play-by-play with about 15 seconds to go, and right about now as we get to our 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Our score at the half here in Columbia, Missouri, Central Methodist 2, Cardinal Stritch 0. All right, 45 minutes in the books. We'll have another 45 for you on the other side of this 15-minute break. We'll take a break, step aside, and we'll be right back for the second half of action in our third match of this Thursday on the first day of the 2022 NAIA National Tournament. Central Methodist up 2-0 at the break. We'll see you on the other side. This is HeartConferenceNetwork.com and NAIA.org. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to HeartConferenceNetwork.com, NAIA.org, wherever you may be watching this NAIA women's soccer first-round matchup. It's the Central Methodist Eagles, the 1 seed against the Cardinal Stritch Wolves, the 4th seed out of Central Methodist out of the Heart, Cardinal Stritch out of the Chicagoland Collegiate Athletic Conference. So Central Methodist up 2-0 as we start the second half. Central going right to left this time. Great kits. And maybe a chance for Aisha Franken, clearly held up by Cardinal Stritch. A clock stoppage immediately. This may be card worthy, and it is. A card on the part on Cardinal Stritch. This was one of those in case of emergency break glass scenarios. You want Ranisha Frank getting any more separation once again. Looks like it was Chantal Rochat on the receiving the yellow. So Cardinal Stritch going left to right in their red kits with white numerals, black shorts, black socks. Attempted by Cerveo. Pass end line, goal kick for Carlos Sastre. So CMU up on, it was actually, the yellow card was assessed to Celia Rodriguez. Throw in for the Wolves. Heisenbeck, right towards the middle. To gain touch was Policini, but called for a foul. And the center back Rodriguez will advance forward. Set piece opportunity for Cardinal Stritch, covered up by Max de Armas Colombo. Max de Armas Colombo will kick this away. It's trying to get some other scores of interest around the rest of the NAIA National Tournament on the first day. Over in Prescott, Arizona, a possible break on the far side. We'll get back to that in a little bit. For Ranisha Frank, does have a goal in this one already. She'll cross it towards the middle. Attempted hop for Jacques Piron, nothing doing. Was it last touched by Cardinal Stritch, resulting corner kick for Central Methodist. So 1-1 at the half for Missouri Valley and Reinhardt over in the Prescott, Arizona bracket. Far side. Cerveo gets it away. Headed for Frank. A lot of traffic between each team, and covering up is Sastre. Ranisha Frank, like a predator looming in. Sastre directing traffic. So take a look at some of the other scores that have gone final already. So Oklahoma Wesleyan in their own bracket, the 1 seed. Decisive win over Hastings 6-0 down in Bartlesville. USAO and Grace, the 3 and the 2 seed respectively, underway in Bartlesville. Here at Battle High School, of course, in Columbia, Missouri. Obviously, Central Methodist and Cardinal Stritch both playing for the right to play Aquinas on Saturday. That match will take place at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Aquinas weighing the winner of Central Methodist Cardinal Stritch. If this result holds, this will be a rematch for Aquinas on a previously played at a neutral site in O'Fallon, Missouri, where Central Methodist winning 3-1 in neutral site play. On the Hattiesburg bracket, William Carey victorious over Kansas Wesleyan 6-0. And then the Columbia Cougars out of the AMC taking on Taylor, Indiana, out of Indiana, for the right to play William Carey in Hattiesburg. We're in Indianapolis. Mid-America Nazarene falling to Campbellsville of Kentucky. As Cardinal Stritch pressuring into the box, attempted shot goes over the crossbar. So Campbellsville awaits the result of the 1 seed Marion Knights and the Bellevue Bruins, the 4 seed respectively. So Marion consistently ranked in the top 10 in 2022. Make another deep run. Expect Marion to advance to the Saturday matchup against Campbellsville over in the Indianapolis bracket. We head over to Lakeland. We have a second round final set. It'll be Southeastern against Westmont on Saturday over in Lakeland, Florida. The Pulaski bracket, hosted by Tennessee Southern. The host, Tennessee Southern, defeating Texas A&M Texarkana 3-0. SCAD Savannah set to take on Olivet Nazarene. For the right to play Tennessee Southern. Back towards the middle, Cardinal Stritch. Had no trouble advancing into their offensive third, but CMU really putting the clamps down defensively. Once they get deeper into the 18. Nice and Beck will work it back for Todok. Far side, Ranisha Frank. Is possessed. No shot. Near side. Touch back to CMU. Near side throw in for Kedis Pinchet. Spring Arbor victorious over Madonna 2-0. In their own bracket in Spring Arbor. So the two seed Cumberland to take on Briar Cliff in the nightcap in that one. In West Palm Beach, 2020 champion Kaiser victorious over Westcliff out of California. And College of Idaho victorious over Truett McConnell 2-1. Sets up a Saturday matchup between Kaiser and Truett McConnell. And lastly, out of Williamsburg, Cumberland's victorious over IU Kokomo. As Sastre will cover up. 4-0 that match between Cumberland's and IU Kokomo. Indiana Wesleyan and John Brown underway. So we should have our final results shortly at the conclusion of this matchup. But back to Columbia we go to Nil Central Methodist, trying to punch their ticket to Saturday for a return match with Aquinas. Pit on a break, and she get past. Hip checked by Rodriguez. She does have a yellow already. results in a red. Rodriguez and hip check doing her no favors and gets a red for the evening. And Cardinal Stritch already down by 2 goals. And they will play with 10. And they will play with 10 for the remainder. So 36:05 to go. Set piece getting set up for Laura Heisenbeck. Alicia Zamora to her left hip. Heisenbeck will take it herself. Long ball. So wide on the far side. Goal kick for Carla Sastre. Going for Caddis Pinchard. Central Methodist playing with a player advantage now, with the second yellow by Celia Rodriguez resulting in a red. Jennifer MacArthur near side. Hits it away. Into traffic, headed out central. Full speed ahead goes Ranisha Frank. Trying to work it into touch. Just puts on the brakes, works it back for Kitty Torok. Far side. Torok in touch. Deflection. Back towards the middle. For Riveros. 50-50 establishing possession, and here's Jade Peron on the near side, finding Emma Doyle. 2 assists in the match for Emma Doyle. So banner match for the sophomore out of Naperville, Illinois. 1 assist on the year for Emma Doyle, and in 1 match she has doubled that total. Tripled. I don't know, she's added 2 to her assist total. We'll get back for Anisha Frank. Frank trying to maintain touch, trying to work it around. Chantal Rochat, nothing doing. Back for the Wolves. A foul on Central Methodist. We're back to the midfield for Cardinal Stritch. MacArthur. Ryan Frank. Intercepted by Torok. And Pinchard will work it back for her center back Zamora. Heisenbeck. Working it for Torok. Good ball for Ranisha Frank. A lot of space for Frank. Right footer gets it away. Just high over the crossbar. Sastre gets it away. Free kick for Laura Heisenbeck. Your side gets it away. Working towards the far side. Attempt to header into the penalty area. Covered up by Sastre. In touch for Cardinal Stritch. Cardinal Stritch starting off the year on the wrong foot, no pun intended, with defeats against SCAD Savannah and Morningside, neutral site losses by scores of 0-6 and 0-2 respectively. Then they rattled off 4 straight with victories over Mount Vernon Nazarene, and then going on one on the road and winning 3 in a row against Rio Grande, Holy Cross, and Roosevelt. A tie against Trinity Christian, a convincing 10-0 win over Indiana South Bend. Lost against Olivet Nazarene, 1-3, and then it's been all wins ever since. Victories over Calumet, Governor State, Indiana Northwest, and just running through the rest of the Chicagoland schedule, including the conference tournament, as the victors to make it to this matchup here in Columbia, Missouri. Although they do find themselves on the short end of the stick, down 0-2 to Central Methodist. Zamora, working back. Diarmas Colombo. Case of emergency, break glass, clear for her. Intent for a throw-in. On the near side for Rosario Echeverria. That's Nora Vangsness. Beg your pardon. Renisha Frank, a lot of space in front of her on the far side. Trying to work it out towards Emma Doyle. Collision far side. Foul ruled in favor of Central Methodist. 2 subs coming in, 1 for each team. Checking in for Cardinal Stritch, number 14, Stere Rinkel. And on for Central Methodist, number 16, Maya Henriksen. So Rinkel out of Hoorn, the Netherlands. Sophomore wears number 14. Wrinkle on the year. This hasn't showed tonight, but Cardinal Stritch, they have a lot of players capable of goal scoring. Wrinkle with 6 on the year. '77 goals scored in all for Cardinal Stritch. But they would have to try and work it past 2 All-American selections at center back in Alicia Zamora and Laura Heisenbeck. And so far, the latter has produced the result. Central Methodist on top, 2-0. Far side. Orenko. trying to intercept a little bit too late to the punch, but she's able to dispossess. She's able to work it back for Emma Doyle. Maya Henriksen, I beg your pardon. Our side. Nice arm is Colombo. Drawn back, and she'll cover up. So the clock stopped at 26:48. And on the near side, Jade Perron sitting on the turf right now. So hopefully she's all right. Trainer's coming out to look at her. So there's Olivet Nazarene on the women's side. Last I checked, they're underway against SCAD Savannah. And Savannah holding the result, 14:01 to go. They're up 1-0. So running out of time are the Olivet Nazarene Tigers. So a lot of time left to pick up an equalizer, but it's 14 minutes to do it. Substitution for CMU, checking in number 9, Kaya Renklev. So we'll keep an eye on that one over in Savannah. For those of you interested in Heart of America Athletic Conference play, Missouri Valley and Reinhardt underway in the second half. They're one score there, 1-1 over in Prescott, Arizona. Reinhardt out of Georgia, Missouri Valley out of, you guessed it, Missouri. So Rancliffe checking in for the second time tonight. He's replacing Jade Perron. Frank, we're back towards the middle. Surveil, trying to keep it in touch. Last touch by Ryan Frank, winning a throw-in for Central. The nightcap in the fourth and final match of this Columbia, Missouri bracket will take place at approximately 7 p.m. Central. So returning to Columbia for the second time, the Rio Grande Red Storm. They're looking for a second straight date with Central Methodist in the second round. But in their way is the Olivet Nazarene Tigers out of the Chicagoland Conference. So that match will take place after this one, about 30 minutes after final whistle. And that one should be a good one, as Rio Grande showing a lot of prowess, putting a year ago, sending the CMU Eagles to the brink. The then unbeaten and no draw Central Methodist Eagles had an advantage late in the second half. That's Central Methodist able to storm back with 2 goals, one by Christian Sanchez and then the game winner by Tom Idian, to send the CMU Eagles to Decatur, Alabama. So expect a lot of fireworks on Saturday, depending on who arrives to the second round. Central in control of this one so far. Henriksen trying to work it for Hadrig on the far side. Surveil dispossessed by Saxstad. Tripped up Surveil. Free kick for Cardinal Stritch. So Georgia Gwinnett on the men's side will take on Columbia, Missouri. We'll take on Columbia College on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. St. Thomas taking on Florida National this Saturday over in the Miami Gardens bracket. The Red Raiders of Northwestern taking on Hastings out of Nebraska. The winner of that match will take on the Pilots of Bethel, Indiana, victorious over William Penn earlier this afternoon. And the Dalton bracket getting started very late. They're just underway in their first match of on the men's side. Read out by Cardinal Stritch. 22:35 to go. Cardinal Stritch playing with 10 players due to multiple yellows obtained by Celia Rodriguez. So CMU playing with a player advantage for now. Out of Mobile. So those matches look like they're well underway. So we should have a result between Mobile and UC Merced, but like Warner Pacific should be underway against Milligan. Warner Pacific out of Oregon. And we had Oklahoma Wesleyan in the Oklahoma City bracket. Played to penalty kicks, in which Oklahoma Wesleyan edging out Corbin in Oklahoma City. Oklahoma Wesleyan winning on penalty kicks 5-4. So tight spot for the Eagles of the KCAC. Our side for Heisenbeck cleared. Headed out. It's in the Olathe bracket, hosted by Mid-America Nazarene. The host Pioneers defeating Oregon Tech earlier this morning. And William Carey defeating LSU Shreveport 4-1. That's up a monster matchup on Saturday between MNU and William Carey. William Carey, no stranger to the final site in Decatur, Alabama. In American Nazarene, no strangers themselves. They made it to the final site. So they were ultimately eliminated in the quarterfinal last year in 2021. So on the far side, here comes Cardinal Stritch. Polacchini. Attempted long ball for Rancliffe. Disrupted last second by Chantal Rochat. So I have an update over in Prescott, Arizona. Reinhardt has taken a 2-1 lead over Missouri Valley. Kerry Consolino giving the advantage to Reinhardt. So the 1 seed Missouri Valley Vikings in danger over in Prescott, Arizona. Pinchard for Torok. Maya Henriksen works it back. Hadrig. Hadrig will cross, finding Rancliffe. Substitution coming in for Central Methodist. Next dead ball in the form of Stina Lee. Far side. All out. Substitution for Central Methodist. Checking in, number 22, Stina Lee. Stina Lee checking in for the first time tonight. Freshman out of Lier, Norway. For Lee, this is appearance number 15 for her. 1 goal to her credit offensively. Lexi Ashmore, the through ball. Across. Pass end line, goal kick for Carla Sastre. So Alexis Ashmore on for Central Methodist. Tail to tape for Ashmore, appearance number 17 for her. 3 goals to her credit. Minutes to go. With the player advantage, Cardinal Stritch unable to, not as successful as they were in the first half to establish offensive pressure. Working it back, Zamora. Trying to find Ashmore. Pass touched just a little bit wide. Zamora trying to cut off the angle. Dispossess Zamora. I think Karis Pinchard had a little bit to do with that one too. Surveyo. Towards the middle. Running it back for Heisenbeck. Long ball. Far side. In pursuit is Heisenbeck and Wrinkle. Heisenbeck winning the race. We'll get it back for Damas Colombo. Surveil. Central seeming content to play a little bit possession with this multi-goal lead. Here's Pinchard. Pinchard towards the middle. Right into the foot of Riveros. Cardinal Stritch looking to reestablish possession. Immediately dispossessed by Kitty Torak. Adrig. Henriksen. Working it for Alexis Ashmore. Ross. Inside 15 minutes to go. Trying to find and establish offensive pressure a lot more difficult when you're down a player. Stina Lee challenging. Good touch, Elena Martinez. Martinez on the near side. So we're going back for Zamora. Sub at the next dead ball for Central Methodist. And the former number 14, Nakel Ferreira. Back towards the middle. Central content to play possession, work from the back. Surveil. They can shave in more time off the clock. Work for Heisenbeck. Waiting for some pressure from Cardinal Stritch, and if they're not providing any, Central content to keep it out of reach for the Wolves. Pincher towards the middle. Hunting Ranclev. Ashmore, good touch to keep it in touch for Ranclev. Towards the middle. Pinchered. Surveil. Central. Masterful keeping it in touch. Look for Heisenbeck as the Eagles creeping more towards that offensive third. But no pressure given by Cardinal Stritch to force the change of touch. Until now, Central playing more back. So on the far side, see if the Wolves decide to create. Possession remaining with Cardinal Stritch. Wolves will work from the back. Long ball. And low stress cover for Max de Armas Colombo. Ball pass touch on the far side, and here comes Raquel Ferreira. Substitution for Central Methodist, checking in number 14, Raquel Ferreira. So Ferreira checking in, Zamora will check out, Ferreira will take over that center back spot. Opposite Laura Heisenbeck. As the CMU Eagles look to close this one out, 2-0 advantage here in Columbia. 11 minutes and change to go. Martinez. Maybe a chance here for Cardinal Stritch. Slide tackle. Ball touch first by Max de Armas Colombo. He's shown great instincts as she has seen more extended play. Assuming that role of goalkeeper number 1. So next dead ball, and Grace Faraday to check in. Inside 10 minutes, Central Methodist up 2-0. They've dominated time of touch in the second half. Excellent defensive sets. A turnover here, though, by Ferreira for Martinez. Martinez in pursuit. Small chance here. It's a Sagstad. Sagstad back towards the middle. A chance. Headed out by Heisenbeck. It was Elena Martinez with the shot, trying to go upper half. Heisenbeck last second, disrupting. Checking in for Central Methodist, number 25, Grace Faraday. Checking for Cardinal Stritch, number 22, Lisa Schott. So corner kick for the Wolves. For Sagstad on the near side. Sagstad gets it away. From there towards heeled out. Another corner kick. 8:40 to go. All it takes is maybe one goal by Cardinal Stritch, one slip up by Central to make things a little bit interesting. So Sagstat again. Sagstat gets it away. And through traffic, Daramas Colombo towering over everyone and covering up. Another sub for Central Methodist. Next dead ball. Emma Doyle set to check back in. This is Ranclev. We're going to back for Pinchard. Ranclev looking for Pinchard on a break. Nothing doing. Returning to Sastre. Hadrig for Heisenbeck. For Ferreira. We're going back for Max Daramas Colombo. Finds Ranclev on the near side. Heisenbeck for Cerveo. Space in front of her on the near side. Bring it back towards the middle for Ranclev. And touches Stina Lee. Lee. Looking far side. As Grace Faraday. We'll foul on Faraday. Sophomore out of O'Fallon, Missouri. 6:35 to go. Cardinal Stritch running low on time to secure 2 goals to get level. Stritch needing to score and score in a hurry has not been as easy to secure offense, to generate offensive pressure. It doesn't help when you're down a player. Checked in for Central Methodist. Number 5, Emma Doyle. Number 16, Maya Hendrickson. And number 19, Celine Witt. Thank you. Corner kick near side, 4:36 to go. We'll try to crack the board for the third time this evening. Ball past the end line, 4:20 to go. Another Cerveo corner kick on the near side. Cerveo gets it away. Ball up and over the crossbar. Touch back to Cardinal Stritch. Our side. Central has maintained touch in their offensive third for the vast majority of the second half. Excellent touch, excellent ball control, sans that turnover. But for the most part, the Central defense very stout. Good instincts on that touch out by Keres Pinchek. 3:10 to go. Well, Stritch just maybe running out of time in this one. 16-3-1 overall record in conference, 11-1-1. Winning the Chicagoland tournament. A shot, a bounce, and a low stress save for the Amherst Colombo, who's 2 minutes 40 seconds away from clean sheet number 4 on the season. Hendrickson. No faded pass, not quite out past touch. 2:15 to go. It's like Cardinal Stritch approaching needing a miracle territory at this point. So pretty much have to be perfect with offensive sets. Taking more time away was Hadrig. Trying to advance forward, but nothing doing. Surveil finds Celine Witt. And here's a chance for Emma Doyle, 2 assists already on the evening. Can she do it herself? Get on the board? Maybe looking for a third. Shot towards the middle. Goal kick for Sastre, 90 seconds to go. Clock stopped, 1:06 to go. So down. It's like Ryan Frank down, I think it's supine. So Ryan Frank up, working under her own power, good sight to see. Clock resumes. Clock. One minute remaining. So 1 minute remaining in this one. Heisenbeck clearing out. 50 seconds to go. So it'll be Central Methodist and Aquinas in the second round. The Saturday kickoff scheduled for 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Watch that match on heartconferencenetwork.com and NAIA.org. Right out inside 30 seconds. A great run by Cardinal Stritch Wolves, notching 10 straight victories to get to this point in the NAIA National Tournament. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Final score in tonight's contest, Central Methodist 2, Cardinal Stritch 0. So Central Methodist will be Central Methodist and Aquinas in the second round this Saturday, a repeat of a matchup that took place on August the 28th, very early on. Both teams very much different in their formulations now. We'll see what has to give on Saturday. But in the meantime, up next in our fourth and final match of the evening, it'll be the Rio Grande Red Storm against the Olivet Nazarene Tigers. First kickoff scheduled approximately 25 minutes from now. We'll see you then. So then we'll take a break as well for our fourth match of the evening. Tigers and Red Storm. The winner to take on Central Methodist in the Saturday matchup following the women's second round matchup here in Columbia, Missouri. So we'll take a break. We'll see you back here in 30 minutes. This is HeartConferenceNetwork.com and NAIA.org. This is the 2022 NAIA Soccer National Tournament. We'll see you on the other side.